Good morning to everybody that follows us in our message for the day. Today is February 17, and the title of the message is Time Seems to Fly. Yes, indeed, sometimes time seems to fly. Because, one thing after another in this world that we live, and suddenly we are immersed in a perception of time flying. And in reality, time doesn't exist. If you are here and now, in reality there is no time. And preparing for a new beginning, a final cycle that brings us into union, we are free to uncondition the individual mind. We are preparing a new beginning next coming March, next spring. A final cycle that is going to bring us into union. It's going to bring everybody that follows these messages and these practices into union. And to prepare for that, the practice for today is that we are free, we have the freedom to uncondition the individual mind. Now, that individual mind expresses itself in various ways. Fear of facing the future or changing what is familiar to us is a clear sign of instability. It is a clear sign of lack of faith and a sure sign of not believing in the divine. What prevents us from wanting to change? What prevents us from getting out of suffering? Inwardly, we would like to escape from suffering, but we are bound and hemmed by our conditioning. Our mind is nothing more than a product of conditioning. And then our mind keeps telling us things that might bring us fear. But if you just discard the mind, ignore the mind, to hell with the mind, which means you don't fight her, you just ignore her. The nature of the mind is never to be satisfied, because the mind is always changing. Where there is change, there is movement. Satisfaction, peace, and fulfillment come in stillness, not in movement. Because the mind is never satisfied, because every question breeds an answer, and every answer breeds 10 more questions, each of them breeding, it's like a rabbit. And it is the force of evolution also. But by clearing, by removing all those good and bad impressions from the mind, you are refining the individual self. And that is how you reach the universal self. So, by clearing, which means discarding, ignoring, removing, which means, when they appear, you just discard and come back to the here and now where you are. Where you are, there are things to do. Just have faith. Faith in life, faith in yourself, faith in God. But you have to have faith to just flow and do whatever you have to do that is in front of you, which is the best thing you can do. And fear to what? To your own ideas. Just discard them, let them go. Time flies. I wonder if time flies. Can anyone tell me? Time seems to fly because of our little mind. Time does not exist. There is only eternity. And eternity cannot be measured in time. So in the eternity of this moment, what do we do with patterns, models, or mental structures? We deconstruct them. What do we do with conditioning? We uncondition them. So for today, it's only for today. Every time you feel fear about something that may happen in the future, do one thing. Just say, I am here and now. Breathe, I am here and now. And I have faith. So I just do whatever is in front of me. And discard, forget about that fear. It's only one day. Tomorrow you can be afraid again. It's only one day. It's only for today. And remember, tomorrow will be another day. Tomorrow will be another practice. Today, have a beautiful day. Namaste.